Welcome to the third episode of Sim Racing Tonight. I'm Darren Ganji.
And I'm Sean Colin. Boy, it's been a while since we've actually been in the booth, huh?
Yeah, it sure has. We've had a few other things for you, and I hope you've enjoyed them. The Jan Cole interview and the Victor Bavlardigan.
Triple V.
And I hope you've enjoyed those. And so we're back, though, in another episode of Sim Racing Tonight.
Absolutely, a great show. And first up, we'll have the Sim Report. We'll have 4 new topics for you there.
And from there, we go to my review on the Logitech G25 steering wheel and the G51 surround sound system. Followed by your segment, Sean, on our adventure, the Masters of Endurance in Live for Speed.
Masters of Endurance. It was a great topic.
We weren't the Masters. Yeah, we weren't the Masters of Endurance. We have finished pretty much dead last, I think it was. We had a great time, though, and met some new people over there, 12-hour endurance race, and Sean's going to tell you all about it.
Yeah. And then after that, we have Team Redline back again for a lap around Valencia in a GTR2 car. It's a Ferrari this time, and my favorite driver, Gregor Hutu, behind the wheel. Then we go back to 1998 for the third installment of History of Sim Racing by Darren.
Third and final, that's right. And I've had a great time bringing them to you, and looking forward to doing some more stuff on the current stuff that's going on in the sim racing world. So why don't we go to the Sim Report?
Sounds good.
First up on the Sim Report, we head to the Road Sports Summer Cup, which is the only LFS league that caters to the powerful road sport class of cars. The cars in the series consist of the FZ50, a powerful rear-engine, rear-wheel drive car, and the Raceabout, a light 2-liter turbocharged mid-engine rear-wheel drive car. Man, that was a tongue twister. They headed to West Hill International on the 3.2-mile road circuit for round 6 of 7. Martin Silenek sat on the pole and never looked back, leading all 15 laps. Harhu started second and ended up swapping positions with Hoff, who started third. The final order being Silenek, Hoff, and Harju, with a great battle behind them for the other 14 positions. Silenek leads Burton by 24 points heading into the 7th and final round, which takes place Thursday, October 11th at the 4.6-mile Kyoto Ring GP course. They currently don't have a website up yet, but they have a spot on the Live for Speed forum under Road Sport Cup Leagues. They're taking signups now for their Winter League that starts up soon. Stay tuned here on SRT for more information.
Great news for the sim racers that like to make their own tracks. The guys at Sim Garage UK, including the help of the legendary Dave Noonan, have released a new version of the already great editor, SimEd and TrackMaker. If you don't already know about this great program, then now is the time to check it out. The new version has some fixed items as well as a whole list of new features. Basically, it can open any existing track so you can see how they were done. And it also gives you the ability to make your own tracks from scratch, and then when you're all done, export it for your sim of choice. Best of all, it supports a huge list of sims including all Papyrus titles, GTR, R-Factor, and many more. I'll give out a small warning to everyone before they get started, that it is one thing to make your own track, but before altering other people's work, you need their permission. But if you always want to make your own fantasy track, or even your local track, this is the tool to use. Head over to sim-garage.co.uk for more details and to be able to download the program.
Some great historic cars are starting to come out for R-Factor. From the team that brought us the Porsche Fab car, team players released their 1955 Mercedes M169, and it's getting killer reviews, and it definitely deserves it. These cars are meant to slide into the corners, and after running it for a few hours, I'm not even close to getting these things down yet. I can see once I do how much fun it's going to be to race. I tried to join an open server, and it was so full of people that I couldn't even get in. The 55 mod was developed by team players who consist of Bob Russell, Mark Stone, Riccardo Nannini, and the Eagle woman Allison Hine, and has been in development for over 2 years. They went into a lot of detail, including some features that are new to R-Factor. With a team like that behind this, I'm not surprised. They've included moving gear shifters now, drivers leaning in the corners, real faces of the drivers, also has real tire models. The level of detail has also been optimized so the cars running in DX7 look as good as they do in DX9. The rest of the cars from that season will become available as they're completed. Team players wanted the public to enjoy the M169 as soon as it was ready. I can't wait to see what the other cars that they have in store for us, as well as the 67 and the 34 mods that they have coming out as well. With Gasoline Alley out now, plus this M169 and the other 2 eras modeled by team players, pretty soon every car from every era will be available for us to drive. I'm sure there's some things that I missed, but if you check out the latest issue of Auto Sim Sport at autosimsport.net, you can read a lot more about it and download the mod right from the magazine. Bob Zimmerman wrote a great in-depth on it that I agree with 100%. Hey Bob, how about we meet up at Nordschleife and see if either one of us can get around in those cars? I'll host it, as a matter of fact. So if any of you are wondering what I'm talking about, make sure you read the article and you can see what Bob did in the car.
For all you Papyrus NASCAR racing fans, there's a new mod release that will keep you up with the times. It's the Cars of Tomorrow mod. It was made by the guys at superspeedway.net. The mod has a bunch of new features added to the already fantastic sim, including super clean models of the cars of tomorrow with paint schemes, improved damage models, better pit stalls, 3D roll bars, and many more. And also a new feature of damaging your car if the springs are set too low. Looks like they have done their best to add the realism of driving a NASCAR in 2007. This is sure to be the kind of mod that will breathe new life to an older sim that has always been one of my favorites. Go to superspeedway.net to check it out for yourself.
Man, Sean, NASCAR 2003 just keeps living on forever.
Yeah, and it sure will. It'll continue to live as long as they keep making good mods for it, like the Cars of Tomorrow.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, next episode, episode 4, we're going to have a segment on NASCAR 2003 and all the mods it spawned.
Excellent. Well, that takes us to a commercial, so we'll be right back with a Logitech review.
Yep.